Hi, my name's Steve. I'm a sound designer and musician. This is my first YouTube video to camera, so go easy on me. I'm sure I'll get better. Fingers crossed. One of the things I like to do the most is take one simple sound recording and then manipulate it lots of different times to create different sound effects that you can use to create montages of sounds. What I want to show you today is how I took this and created this. Before I show you the different sounds I created, I'll play you through the final video clip that I made. I took the sound effects and created a little sound effects montage, then took them into a video editing package and placed some video clips underneath it just to give you an idea of how it might be used. So let's watch that first. So now you've seen the final clip, I'll go through how I made the different sound effects using the original toilet flush sound. What I'd like to go through with you today is how I go about creating different sound designs from field recordings. So in this instance, the sound that I recorded was just toilet flushing. So here's the sound that I originally recorded. Most of the sound design that I've done is just time stretching, pitching, and a bit of reverb. That's it. There's no plugins used at all. It's just all manipulation of the original sound source. So the first thing that I did was to half the speed. So straight away it transforms the sound. It changes from a toilet flushing to some kind of metally sound at the start. What I did then was to half the speed again, and you get this. So I did it again, and then you get this. So what's great about when you get to this kind of slowed down speed is that it starts to break up. So you get sort of glitches happening within it. And then you can cut out those glitches and use them as hits or stabs. So it starts to become a bit more flexible as to what you can do with the sound. And then the next section is this. And all that is part of the end of the toilet flush, this section here. I'm just messing with the pitch shift or the transpose down here and then recording it to another track. So if I enable this track, and in live you can resample. So as I play this now, I can fiddle with the transpose. And so if we hit record and then I manipulate the transpose, and then that now is recorded to here. So it's a really simple way in real time to manipulate the sound and get lots of crazy new sounds. So then the next section it's exactly the same, just much lower pitch. So the next section is this. So this is just the end part where the cistern of the toilet is filling up but slowed down. That's all it is. Some reverb on. Then the next part is the initial button press of the toilet slowed down. I just made a little loop of it. Then the next section is some small crescendos, which is the initial part of the sound, which is this. So I just took some of those and speeded them up and changed the pitch of them to give me this. So all we've done here is that's the initial sound, and then I've just reversed it and placed them next to each other to get the sweep. Then the last part, there's a couple more sweeps. Those are just the same sweeps, but I just pitched them differently. So this one, as you can see, is pitched at 4. This one's pitched at 0. And then the last section is some small stab effects, which is just the transposed section that we created earlier, where we were transposing up and down. I've just took small snippets of it, so as you can see this, then I've pitched them again. So this is at -14, this one's at -7, this one's at -11, that one's at 5, and just chop them. And then this final part is just more of the same glitched up sound, but I think I reversed it. to give this. And it fades out. And that's the whole of it. So then the last thing I did was to put some reverb on. Just the Native Instruments RC48. It's quite a long-tailed reverb. And then that's all of it. That's everything. I basically just chopped some bits up, some fade in, some fade outs, and the drone is a bed underneath, and that's pretty much everything. The initial sound I didn't use, and the half speed sound and the half speed again, I didn't use those are turned off. I just used those to generate sounds, which I then chopped up for these other parts. And then the final mix with all the different parts was this. So that was the full mix. It wasn't edited to any video at all. I just put the clips together in a way that sounded good and then exported that out as a stereo file into DaVinci Resolve. I then imported some clips from VidEasy, just some scary style clips, and then edited the clips together to cut to the audio file. So what we've done is gone from this initial sound manipulated the sounds, chopped them up, reversed them, pitch shifted them, put some reverb on, and then used those as the basis for a Halloween style short video. Hopefully this video was helpful and gives you some inspiration of things you can try yourself. If you did like the video, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button too. I'll be putting up lots of new videos about sound design and Foley and field recording, so hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.